Hey there, Virgo. Thank you for tuning in to my channel and welcome to your tarot card reading for September 2023. I'm going to start off with pulling a couple of oracle cards to see what is going to be highlighted for you this month. Throughout September, Mars, the planet of war, is going to be passing through the peaceful sign of Libra. And so this reading taps into that energy. So it's a little bit of a conflict there, considering Mars is kind of that independent, confident, action-oriented planet, and Libra is more like trying to keep the peace, trying to get different perspectives, kind of almost willing to sacrifice their own happiness for others. And basically this reading kind of sees how that shows up in your life, like how you handle conflicts or how you deal with your own needs compared to others. So here I'm going to go through the positions, the meanings, do some clarifications, and feel free to take with you whatever messages resonate and leave behind for others whatever does not. So you got a lot of really good cards. I know this Devil at the bottom of the deck, the influencing energy of this reading, might be a little scary. Especially you've got the King of Wands and the Emperor here and the Chariot. Very much kind of fierce, confident energies here. And with the Devil, there might be a tendency, possibly to kind of do what's easy. Maybe you step back from the confidence, but there's a lot of good cards here that kind of indicate the focus is going to be on money or career. And considering this Mars in Libra kind of impacts your second house of resources, it's fitting. It kind of deals with how you earn money, but it's also about your sense of self-worth. So here we first take a look at what's right in front of you. You have the Ten of Pentacles. Second, we look at what's been holding you back. You have the King of Wands. Third, we check out the best course of action. You have the Chariot. Fourth, we dive into the heart of the situation with the Emperor. Fifth, we explore what will motivate you to act. You have the Eight of Pentacles. And sixth, we reveal the potential outcome. We have the Knight of Cups. So to me, this kind of indicates, possibly asking for a raise, a promotion, something along those lines. You have here this card, Scheherazade. And this kind of is a card that indicates that you have a lot to say. You have a lot that needs to be expressed. And how you do that, it's almost like you need to be captivating. Kind of the story of this individual is that she was, I believe, volunteered to marry some type of person in power who had previously had all their wives murdered the day after their wedding. so that he could get someone that was like trustworthy and loyal. And this person kind of would tell stories to captivate this ruler, so that he would spare her life to the next day so he could hear more of the story. And after like, I think 1,000 days, she was like, all right, I'm ready. You can go ahead and kill me now. But the ruler had fallen in love with her. So here you've got this emperor, which is the heart of the matter. It's almost a sense of like, maybe you need to come up with stories about your life, stories about your accomplishments in order to impress someone in power. And then you have this, the little star divine, my inner child is whole and complete. So it's almost a sense of kind of being bold and kind of telling people about what you can accomplish or what you can do, grabbing their attention, and also making sure that you are protecting yourself and the things that you care about in the process. And it's almost as if what you care about is being able to tell more stories down the line, to use your imagination and your creativity to accomplish more things so that you can dazzle more people in power. So here again, this 10 of Pentacles is right in front of you. So to me, that's a sense of financial wealth, security, abundance, and really being able to kind of do what you want in the material world. So with what's been holding you back with this King of Wands, I think it's more of an idea of how you need to be, or maybe you trying to gather up your confidence. And it seems like there is a lot of confident energy here. So, I mean, basically the best course of action is kind of make sure that you are aware of your environment, aware of your goals, aware of, like, get a sense of like if the timing's right, and if not, make the timing right, and then kind of have that discussion. So let's see about the 10 of Pentacles here. We have here the 6 of Pentacles. So that's kind of generosity. If you have resources to share, then share them with others. And if you know other people have resources they can provide you, might as well ask for it. So let's take a look at this King of Wands. We have the Death card here. So it is a sense of you really grabbing on to that bold, confident energy and trying to kind of weave in some. It's almost like you want to make sure you're not being too cocky, not overstepping your role, so to say, but also wanting to step into that more confident role, kind of like not really needing permission to do something, but almost recognizing that you still need permission. So let's take a look at this Chariot here. We have the Page of Swords. So best course of action is really start having conversations. Just, it's like how to talk to people, how to make things happen. And honestly, with this Page of Swords and this Scheherazade, it is a sense of like more communication, more stories, more information, sharing that and being the source of that, maybe even controlling the information to a certain degree, is going to help you find maybe that right timing. So the heart of this situation is this Emperor. And, to some degree, I'm getting a sense that there might be like preconceived notions or ideas with authority, or how you come off or are seen by others, possibly because there were people in the past that you didn't like that were in positions of power, and maybe you're maybe had a dislike for people who had more power or authority, but you're working your way up that chain where you are kind of dealing with the potential of being that, powerful authority figure yourself, maybe more like managing teams, and possibly dealing with that concept. So let's take a look at this Emperor. We have here the Queen of Wands. So to me, it's almost a sense of like, there's a way you can work that powerful energy, and you don't have to be necessarily up in people's faces with your fiery confidence or your being competitive. You can still have that more Libra energy of being just in communication with people, wanting to know about them, being curious. You can be charming and confident at the same time. You can be a boss without being bossy. So it seems like, you just need to, you're going through this transformation, or have gone through this transformation. Maybe certain ideas of how to be powerful, or how to be in charge, or even the person that you're trying to ask a raise or a promotion from, maybe how they're seen and how to connect with them. So interestingly, this what will motivate you to act, this Eight of Pentacles, is basically recognizing that you're investing a lot of your heart, soul, time into your work, and you might as well enjoy it. You might as well get paid well for it. You have the Four of Wands here. So it's a sense of like you want to incorporate more like celebration, and maybe even want to like hire people, your own friends. You want to be in a position where what you're doing, 40 hours a week, 60 hours a week, who knows, is more fun for everyone, and that you get paid well in the process. So here we have the Knight of Cups as the outcome. So it is a sense of you're going to be able to work that magic. If you come from the place of the heart, you know what you want, you know what you can contribute. It is ultimately that confidence and that sense of caring and concern for other people. It's almost like how to romance someone into getting what you want, and maybe you haven't seen it as this way, like romancing the situation instead of like trying to prove something. It's almost like you have to create a romance around this discussion or with this person. And you have here the Five of Wands. So it does seem like whatever you're looking for or trying to accomplish, there are other people who want it. There are other people who could possibly do it. Don't think about if they could do it better. Think about what you can contribute. what you want to, what your vision is. Come from the heart in that direction, and don't worry what, other competing ideas or goals might be. So I'm going to go ahead and close off the reading with a guiding message. You have dancing in the rainbow. Break free from whatever you feel is holding you back. Express happiness. Find out what you truly desire. So here, this whole month of September seems like it's you really stepping into this more powerful, bold, confident. And it's not like you're going through the motions. You are feeling that way. You are feeling more that you can, gain an audience and get people to really feel captivated by you and what you can offer, and using that in a way that not only benefits you but benefits everyone. But focus on what it is you want right now, and it's like, don't worry about how people are going to react to it, or other people and their wants or their needs. As long as you are coming from the heart and wanting to really put more of your heart and soul into what you do, like, everything will come up roses. So Virgo, I hope this provides a helpful perspective of your September. We'll see you next time. Take care.